Hey Virgos, this is Perigaea Tarot. Thank you for your patience with me at the moment. I am in the middle of a move, a very sudden move. If you guys are interested in gaining access to my extended readings, just hit the join button and sign up for Virgo Bombshell membership, and it will get you access. Oh, I'm just adjusting the camera a little bit. And that will gain you access to approximately 25 extended readings every month, just specifically for Virgos. Also, if you guys want to enter to win a free personal reading, please hit like and subscribe and comment down below, I am loved. So universe, the person on my Virgo's mind, how is it that they feel towards Virgo? So this is somebody facing the truth. They're not in denial anymore, but I almost feel like there could be a pessimism here, that there could be an over sharpness with themselves in this situation. I'm sensing here that if there could be a third party. They're unstable. They want to come in and have a reunion with you, but maybe with the Ace of Pentacles, they're not taking action, or they feel like they don't have enough to offer you. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely, we've already had two aces. This is definitely somebody who wants to come in and have a brand new start with you. So this could be somebody who's trying to build up their financial stability because they want to come in and offer you more financially. Maybe they perceive you as somebody who would be a little bit, who would, need them financially. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe this is like a male person and, they would see you as like, traditional wife that they'd want to take care of kind of thing. Okay, so how does my Virgo's person feel towards Virgo? Yeah, this is someone who wants to be generous with you. And they want you to see them as almost like an authority, not necessarily like an authority, like dominating over them, but someone that you can turn to, that you can rely on. And they want to make things right with you, and they feel like that would involve giving you a gift. They don't want things to end. Again, I just feel like this is somebody being really insecure and worrying that, because they want to give you, like, for the rest of your life, levels of commitment. They want to marry you, most likely, commit to you long term. But this feels like somebody feeling insecure about what they have to give financially. Maybe they are under the impression that you are more materialistic, maybe than you even are. And so they're thinking, well, Virgo's going to expect that I need to give them all these things. And so it's almost like they're putting all this pressure on themselves. Yeah, like they don't want to come in under false pretenses with nothing but confidence. Like they want to be able to back up their claims and back up their promises. They don't want you to see them. Yeah, it's like they feel like if they come in and try to build themselves up, you're not going to buy it unless it's real. And this is making them feel a lack of confidence. It's like it's making them feel shy about it's like if they want to come in and promise you something, then they want to know that they can actually fulfill that promise, which that's great. That's honorable. Whoopsies. Yeah. And so they're feeling actually big levels of unstable emotionally. I'd say that it's because they really, really care about you. They're really invested. And so this is them not wanting to, they want this reunion with you. I feel like this is somebody thinking that maybe a way to sidestep all these issues would be to just run into you in a social setting. Like maybe if they know where you hang out or where you tend to be, they might try to be there in hopes of like running into you, so that it wouldn't have to just, be on they wouldn't just have to approach you on the basis of like, pure apology from the very beginning and super awkward and like scared, and like fearful, but they could just, hopefully like kind of segue into talking to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is somebody who really does want to come in and offer you their heart, but they're so worried that they don't have enough to make you accept what they're offering, or that that wouldn't be enough to smooth things over with you. Yeah, and so they're confused. They're in a place of confusion. And with this Four of Wands, I'd say they want to offer you a relationship. They want to offer, it's like they might think that you are wanting stability, and they're trying to think, how can I give Virgo what they want? How can I approach Virgo so as to give them what they want? Yeah, they could also be wondering if you're seeing someone else, if there's someone else in the picture maybe, or if there's someone else that you want. With the Seven of Swords in the reverse to the Star, this is somebody who's, I think they're realizing that they're, with all this stuff going on in their head, I think they're realizing that they need to not overthink it. Like, they're aware of the fact that they're kind of like thinking themselves out of it. They just need to have faith. You know, they just need to like step forward and have faith. But these are the thoughts going through their head. They're feeling like, I need to offer Virgo something really, like this is what their insecurities and their feelings are telling them, is that they want to have more security in approaching you, so as that they can have, you know, more confidence that you'll accept them. With the Fool in the reverse to the Lovers, I'd say that this is just somebody hesitating to make a choice, whether it's to step towards you or step away from another person. It's like, but I feel like it's about intimacy, that you are the option. If there is another option, you are the option with whom they know they would have real intimacy, like emotional intimacy, spiritual, deep, real intimacy. And so the hesitancy is because, you know, or the lack of making a decision is based in that, in their fear of intimacy. And even these excuses they could be making are still just potentially part of that avoidancy. Yeah, so with the Temperance in the reverse, this is them, I'd say that this is them like on the edge of their seat, just kind of really anxious, feeling like they want to fix things, you know, like they want to come in and heal this with you, but they're so anxious and nervous and they're scared to like dip their toe in the water, you know, or they're hoping to find a way to interact with you that is, you know, just kind of begins by dipping their toe in the water. I also feel like this is just about their ability to engage with their own emotions and their intimacy and intimacy with someone. They're like, okay, maybe I can start to dip my toe in the water. But again, with Temperance in the reverse, this could be somebody, they could also be somebody who deals with drinking, you know, substances, stuff like that. And that, you know, they could be feeling tempted to, you know, drown their fears and their anxieties and their emotions, to numb them and disassociate, you know, through drink or through substances. Yeah, and with the Chariot in the reverse, this is them definitely wanting to move forward, but like hesitating. You know, they know exactly what they need to do. They know exactly, you know, how much they need to do it, but they're still just like, you know, right on the edge there. Okay, so universe, and then the Three of Cups. It keeps like poking me. So I feel like this is saying there's something about a third party dynamic. They could be trying to maybe they're thinking they could get somebody else to talk to you about them, you know, kind of like pass them a note in study hall. Circle yes or no. But yeah, this is them thinking like, maybe I could ask one of Virgo's friends, you know, how they feel about me, or maybe I could like ask my friend to like strike up a conversation with Virgo and like have them bring me up and see how they react, you know, something along those lines. And it could be something to do with drink or celebration. It could be somebody who works at a bar maybe, or who works in a venue, somebody who has something to do with that, that kind of culture. So universe, what can you tell me about the Six of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, this person is definitely afraid of being rejected by you. They don't want the situation. Yeah, they want to come in and offer you something, but they're really scared that you'll be like, F you effing F face. You know, like, yeah, they know like they've made really bad mistakes in this situation. And it's like, I feel like they're wanting to not take credit fully for that, but it's not necessarily because they don't think that they were wrong. It's because they feel like if they accept that they are terrible, that you're going to reflect that back to them. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if we decide that we're guilty, other people will be like, yeah, you are guilty. You know, it's kind of like you have to believe in yourself for others to believe in you. But yeah, they want this new beginning with you. They want to try again. They want to start over with you. It's pretty straightforward. It's as simple as that. And they want to fully commit to you. Universe, what is the Six of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, this is somebody who's tired of the emptiness with you being not in their life. They're tired of the way that they feel empty, or what the connections around them feel really hollow and boring. They're tired of this one day sentiment of like, oh, it's like sometimes we can sort of, you know, placate ourselves with the sense of, oh, someday, and that we can still get through the day and feel okay and be like, oh, but it's going to happen one day. Eventually we start to get to the point where it's like, okay, when is one day going to happen? And it's like it's not enough anymore. And that's what this feels like for them. That they're like, okay, they only have eyes for you. They're totally devoted to you. They definitely want to have this new beginning with you. If they're keeping themselves in any kind of confusion, it's just avoidance, because it's the fear of rejection. You know, it's the fear of showing you their heart and not feeling safe, even just experiencing their own personal emotions, because most likely they grew up in an environment where they were deeply rejected by their caretakers on that level. Yeah, so what is this? Ten of Pentacles. Apology. Yeah, they're hoping, they want to return. They want to get your forgiveness. They want to offer you an apology and do something loving, most likely. Bring in some kind of symbolic gift that represents love. I'm seeing a ring. Like this person, I feel like this person wants to give you a ring, but they're just not sure if you're going to, you know, spit in their face, you know. And so I think that this person wants to start talking to you. If it seems like you would accept them back, I think they would segue into that real fast. That it would be like, oh, here's some flowers. Marry me. Like, how you doing? Marry me. You want a second round? Okay, let's get married. Sounds good. Yeah. I feel like this person has had total clarity. They have had the opportunity to open their heart, to look inside of their own heart, and to get the right perspective, to get clarity. They see you as they are certain. They, you know, the confusion is just avoidance. It's like they know that they love you. Also, they see you as having a beautiful, empathic, receptive, open heart kind of attitude. And they know they want you. They know it's you. What is this Knight of Wands to the Page of Cups in the reverse? Ooh, shocking. Trouble and unexpected. So yeah, I feel like this is about the fact that they want to come into you, but they're really worried that could shock you, or maybe they have no right to speak to you at all, or that you might like reject them. Maybe they have some, yeah. So they're worried that you would blow up at them, maybe, that they don't know if you're still holding bitterness towards them, resentment, anger, and if you would hurl hurtful words at them. And this would completely shatter them if you did. Like, this would completely shatter them, because they're in love with you, is what I'm seeing. They're in love with you. And they're scared to show it. Yeah. So they've been withdrawing, because I feel like it's because this, you know, love, real love, is the place of our true emotions. And this is somebody who was either made fun of or rejected when they expressed that true emotional nature, you know, in their life. And I feel like this is somebody who's only just now coming into the realization of this. And so it's still a raw wound. It's not healed. It's like who they've been their whole life is this person who's like suppressing that level of self, even suppressing it with, you know, with substance abuse, or, you know, behaviors that are actually quite quite destructive. And so, you know, because these are very destructive, painful, you know, experiences. And so it's not easy is all I'm trying to say, you know. So this person definitely, you know, is scared. Yeah, this is somebody who's, they know that they're really, really worried that you're going to think that they're just coming in for like a wham bam, thank you ma'am kind of situation. And they're really worried about that. They don't want that to happen. They don't want you to get that impression. With heart fog, I feel like this is somebody who almost, you know, they're trying to unblock their emotions. But I feel like even more so, this is somebody who's almost trying to keep themselves a bit foggy as a means of sort of dancing around the truth of how they really feel. But I'm definitely, this could even be you. You could be experiencing some blocked emotions, maybe from something in your life, some kind of circumstance in your life. But I'm seeing that coming down. I'm seeing that breaking apart. We have 2 eclipses in Virgo coming up in September. And I believe that for many Virgos, it's going to be a very profound time of change. So, universe, what else can you show me in this situation? Yeah, but this person is coming out of negativity. Their mind and their spirit are becoming purified. And what's so cool, what I sense about this is it's not you, it's not somebody else pouring into them. It's their own wisdom. It's the grace in their life that is sustaining them. They're not taking it from somebody else. They're doing the work, and this is what's cleansing them. And so that's really wonderful. This is somebody who's becoming less susceptible to curses, to projections, to, you know, witchcraft, negative witchcraft, you know, any kind of bad thing. Sorry, I bumped the camera. And they're on their own, like it's from their own strength, which is so cool, because you don't want to have somebody that you're like babysitting, you know. So how does my Virgo's person feel towards Virgo? Oh. So for a time, this person has been letting you go to find themselves, to work on themselves. I don't feel like this is saying that they have to let you go, like let you go. It's that they've been having to work on themselves for a time. And that I would say that if they're approaching you soon, that is what they're going to tell you, is that the reason why I didn't reach out, the reason why I didn't talk to you is because I knew I needed to work on myself. And I didn't want to come back until I could really give you real commitment, you know. Yeah, exactly. Childhood trauma. They've been working on their childhood trauma. They've been working on their old wounds. Yeah, and this person wants to come back and tell you that the way they've treated you was wrong. They want to apologize. So yeah, I feel like this is the message that they're going to bring to you guys. They're going to tell you that that's the reason why they have been spending time, you know, by themselves and not reaching out to you in so many words. Is they're going to say, you know, I needed to work on myself to feel like I was ready to come back into you. Yeah. At this time, Virgo, you need to focus on the fact that you are good enough to be good enough in yourself. That is not only the thing that's going to keep you happy, but that is going to keep this situation moving forward in the right direction and towards, you know, potential union between you and this person, if that's what you wish for. Okay. Let me shuffle some more. Universe, what can you tell my Virgos about this situation? Do you have any advice? Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. I saw this on the bottom before and I didn't take it out. So yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. Things are coming together. And I'm seeing these 2 birds as you 2 lovebirds. Obviously, if that's, you know, something that you want with this person. A win-win outcome is forecast. Yes, so things are coming together, and they're coming together in balance, in justice, in purity. This is coming together, you know, for some of you to be a real, true union where you guys will both be investing equally. And that's why this time has been, you know, needed to take place. Let's do a timing card for you guys, and then I'll move into the extended reading. Okay, so universe, what can you tell me about when my Virgos will hear from their person? I've been getting a lot lately that it's like around your birthday. Your birthday, that this person, they might reach out before then, but I'm getting your birthday sometime. And didn't we get this one last time? Oh, so obnoxious. Sometime in the future. Have faith, divine timing is at play. Exactly. All right. And then we have 9, which hints to September. So yeah, this is exactly what I believe the universe is saying right now, is that divine timing is at play. And things are working out. It's all coming together. All right, Virgos, I hope that this has blessed you. And I will be moving into the extended. If you want to gain access to that, just hit the join button and sign up for Virgo Bombshell. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.